Ducks will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the USC Trojans offense will take the first swing of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes a man miss. Grab near the marker. It's Delaney. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Delaney. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Just keep slinging it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drop. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off.
Breaks gets into the open. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Gonna take a shot on second and short. Fakes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play-action fake. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, first and goal from the 3. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line this week.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something in.
The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on!
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Chop. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Here's the pressure. The throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Ducks will punt this one away. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Plucks it out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on second down. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly complete. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
The Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking left. Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A run for the quarterback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Trojans used to be known for student body right. They can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. But that's a little old school for me there, Andy.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got it! He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Backed up in the
you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting the touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
They'll go to the ground.
They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding an escape route. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes a catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finding open areas. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Now on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Wide receiver going in motion. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
29, USC.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's at hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Got a man in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Vardy had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got a little space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Ducks trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. There he goes.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Converts on 4th down, still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. He got a hand on it, deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Delaney. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Look out, he's got room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackmon was a two-time All-American, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.